Hey y'all, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. I am a published author, I'm a reader, I'm an editor, I'm a planner, I do all the things. That got a little creepy, sorry about that. Today we are going to start our weekly vlog, and as per usual, it's Monday instead of Sunday. I did vlog something on Sunday though, so that's what we're gonna get started with, and we're gonna ignore this Inception time thing that I keep doing it. Anyways, welcome. I'll see you in a sec. So I'm like 60% of the way through the house on the Cerulean Sea, and it's strangely it's got a weird tone vibe to it. I do like all of the different themes and types of characters that are in it, like the gnome and pixie and etc. Monster underneath the bed who wants to be like a bellhop kind of thing. Oh my god. It'd be Monday because I have something to do on Tuesday, but it's by the end time. Okay y'all, so I finished reading The House of the Cerulean Sea, and I did not enjoy it, but I don't feel like I enjoyed it as much as everybody else did. Look at this. It's happening again. This is today. This is today. I've sold 8 books today. What? Okay. Alright, and a lot of different ones. I'm coming up with a third one for this too, so maybe they'll boost. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening that I am not in control of. And yeah, okay. What the fuck did I just read? Alright, so I've read 3 books since I talked to you guys last, and literally in the last 24 hours or so. 2 of them very, very short. Actually, all 3 of them are pretty short. One was only 100 pages, and that was Calendar Girl, January, Audrey Carlin, and my friend Becky suggested this to me, although not for a challenge, just because I wrote something similar. So this woman's father is indebted to a loan shark, and he owns $1 million, and they put him in a coma. So she needs to repay the debt, because if he dies and they kill him, she's still going to be responsible for the debt. So she may as well save her father too, right? And her aunt runs an escort service. So she becomes an escort, and she does not have to sleep with the men that she spends a month with each time, or around a month each time with. The first one was, for me, pretty stereotypical. The chemistry between them was nice. I do feel like it went really fast and there wasn't enough depth to it. There was a lot of sex though, so I can't complain about that. By the end of it, I did kind of feel their emotions and things, and there was nice background stuff, but there's a lot of cliches. Anytime this character responded to something, it was with a cliche, and it drove me absolutely fucking bonkers. There was a lot of telling stuff too that really bothered me, and just things that an editor could have gone through and cleaned things up with in general. So I gave it a 3. It was interesting enough. I do think I will probably read book 2, but I also realized why my friend responded to my first book the way she did, and seeing attachments between my main female character Winter and Thunder, who is the first male who enters her home for 28 days, the cycle. You see the connection. Only my characters are in isolation and hers aren't, because There was love, there was feelings, there were feelings, which I also noticed happened in the book that inspired my book too, which was Gemma James' The Zodiac Queen series. And both characters like fall in love with the first guy they're with, and she does not. Winter does not fall in love with Thunder at all. It's very clear. But my friend Becky was like, well, he opened her up with all this stuff. I'm like, he was the first. So yes, he had some things, but you're reading into things, and now I see why. She wanted the first one to be the love, and he's not. Sometimes I just think it's funny. Anyways, so I read Calendar Girl. I also read Dark Hunger by Christine Feehan. This is a graphic novel of one of her like in-between stories. It's like 11.5. So I learned a lot about the world, but mostly I felt like this was just a place to info dump all of the background of characters in the world and stuff, and Insta romance, and I was just like, I gave it 2 stars. It was not entertaining. I started skimming it, and it's just hard to do with a graphic novel, by the way. It's very interesting to do, and the art was very similar a lot of the time. There was no real story. That was the problem. There was no genuine story. There's no character connections. I just didn't feel anything for any of them. So I'm hoping I'm going to be reading one of the first books in the series, I think, like the actual books in the series, soon for another challenge. So I'm really hoping that story is better. Yeah. And then I read Spiderwick Chronicles 1 and 2 for a challenge, which is Jason suggests. He's my husband. And I liked it a lot. I love Mark Hamill, who narrated it. And that's Luke Skywalker from the original trilogy in Star Wars, 4, 5, and 6. And he does a lot of voice acting stuff, specifically the Joker, who is my favorite Batman character. And he does some crazy voices, so he was really good with the fairies and the trolls and all of the things. So it's really nice to have a good narrator in a well-written book. Good book, yes. So, okay, I read all 3 of those in like the last 24 hours. So now I'm gonna go do other things. You can see I'm at work, so I'm probably gonna go do that, because that's what I do all the time. I only have 4 chapters left to edit in the book I'm editing. So woot woot. It will be done today, and that's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Look guys, I finally got the opportunity to record book 1 all by myself because there's nobody in this house. Oh, I hope it turned out well. The last time I didn't turn out so well, so I guess we'll see. By the way, I am terrible at male voices. My voice got higher as I read, because I was trying to do male versus female, and my voice is already pretty low, and so my guy sounds like this, and I feel like I sound absolutely fucking ridiculous. But what you gonna do when you're doing it yourself and you're not an actress and you don't want to hire anybody? You know? If it sucks, I could always hire someone later. But, yeah. Okay. By the way, I finished 2 more books today. The first being the second installment of the Spiderwick Chronicles, Volume 2. And then I read the last one, so I read the whole series this week, which is more than my husband suggested to me, but I did it anyways. So, yeah, there you go. I also started, what's it called? All the Crooked Saints. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm like 60% of the way through, and it's very omniscient about this place and the people rather than like a person's story. And I know I like Maggie Stavotter, so what I'm hoping is that this all amounts to something big. So we will see if that happens. It's starting to, so like I'm starting to get into it a little bit more because there's something to actually like hone in on. But yeah, I'll be back with an update about that later, probably tomorrow sometime, because I should finish it tomorrow after work and the last of my shopping. Okay? Well, that's going to be in next week's vlog, I think, because it is Saturday. Oh, I also built my second box set, book 4 through 6. I started going back through and reformatting my first like 6 books because they aren't done on vellum, which I bought. I mean, I found a few changes to this book as I read it, which I think is just going to happen naturally. I'm not trying to change too much. Just if I see something that's just like glaringly off, I'm going to do it. Especially since I'm going to re-upload anyways with the new formatting. So I did that. I launched book number 7 today, which is crazy. Which makes it, how many books this year so far? 13? It makes that book 13 this year. Oh my god. I'm hoping And that's part of the reason why I'm getting so many orders here recently. But I've also had a lot of dips, and so I don't really know what's going on. I also bought a promo for next week where I'm going to have Chasing Winter for 99 cents. So if you haven't read the first in my Wooing the Alpha series and you want to get it for 99 cents, it will be live on Thursday. I'll put the date here. And it will be live across all platforms. So please get your hands on it. Please leave me a review because I really need those, guys, in order to get into BookBub. I think that's what's keeping me back right now. So I'm going to do some other promos to help me get there. Anyways, I'm probably going to end the vlog here and give you some check-in notes, which will probably come on Monday. Because let's be honest with each other, I don't do this shit until the last minute. So, alright. I'll see you guys in a second. Hey guys, it is time for our weekly check-in. I hope you like my new shirt. It's finally getting to see me in something different. My husband doesn't like the puffy sleeves. I don't really give a shit. It's comfortable and professional, and that's what I was going for. Anyways, weekly check-in from the 12th to the 18th. Social posts planned versus implemented. I planned 16, I posted 14, I missed another video. Mid-month, I tend to miss one of my videos during the week. So I try for 2 videos a week. It doesn't always happen. I just didn't get to it. Just working a lot. I'm tired. If you can't tell, I'm very, very tired today. Did an extra post for Get That Book, so is it 17 to 14 then? I don't know. Books sold this week. This number, oh my god, this number. It's 39. I sold 39 books this week, and I really can't believe it. I don't know where it came from. A lot of it's Apple. A lot of people who are getting my new books that are going through my backlist, because I have a whole bunch of 99-cent books. The ones I'm publishing between my Wooing the Alpha ones are 3,000 to 5,000 words, and I sell them for 99 cents, and those are pretty popular apparently. That makes me excited. I sold 2 Worshipping Winter, which is the book that I launched on Saturday. I know these numbers aren't like huge, but for me, this is a big improvement for where I'm at. Selling books in general just makes me happy. It's not like I sell hundreds a day. That would eventually be the goal, but 39 this week? That's from somebody who sold about that many a year. Doing that in a week is fantastic. Okay, anyways, my bestseller this month was Her Best Friend's Son, because I published number 3 in that series earlier in the month, and so the Get That Book deal was this past Friday, so it makes sense that, you know, that being the first in the series, it's selling more. Book 2 and 3, because I can count, were close runner-ups. They were like 1 or 2 below the Her Best Friend's Son, and then I got a couple of each of my other 99-cent books. So yes, can I tell you why any of that is? Like, I know the sell-through of them, but I don't know where the original sales came from. So yeah. Okay, TBR. Let's talk about my TBR. I read, amazingly, 2,019 pages this week. Right? It's 1 day, 5 hours, or 29 hours altogether, 30 minutes and 45 seconds of listening to books. The books I read, I have a long list of books I read, so a lot of these are really short. A few of them are longer. The House in the Cerulean Sea was a full book. Clockwork Orange was a full book, which Beneath the Sugar Sky was like a novella. It was a 4-hour book. Dark Hunger was a graphic novel, so again, short. And then I read 1 through 5 of the Spiderwick Chronicles, which were all short books. They were, I think, total like 6 hours or so. So, I mean, it sounds like a lot. And I did read most of something that's on my radar for next week, and that is The Crooked Saints. I read about 70% of that, but I don't count it in this week because I didn't finish it this week. So it's going to be in next week's numbers. It's weird how I have to do that sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay, on my radar, let's start off with All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. I have Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, I think is how you say her name. How to Date Your Brother's Best Friend. Oh, it says by. Ah, shit. Last name is Chris, like just Chris, I think it is. You'll see the cover. Very purple. The Love Hypothesis by Ellie. I don't remember her name either. Ellie Hazelwood, which is actually what I wanted to say it was, but then I second guessed myself because the Hazelwood story. And then I'm hopefully gonna get Haunted, which is on my holds. You know, when a book in the library is just like available, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get that to that next week, and then you go back to get it and somebody else has it, and that's what happened to me. And I'm like, I need that book and I need it soon because I have to actually like read it with my eyeballs. I don't listen to it, I gotta read it with my eyeballs. So, Okay, anyways, my writing progress for this week is not phenomenal whatsoever. I got in Loving Them Both, my current major project, I only got 652 words, and that was when I was with Betty Ann. I just have not wanted to write in it. I even got to a sex scene and I put in brackets, sex scene? I write these like every day. While I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I don't know if that was hormones or what, or me being tired or me hating this book. I don't know. I have a really bad feeling that the hate is coming out in the words, and I hope it's not. It's not, because at some point I hate all of my books, to be fair. But in the new Lishki short, I wrote 1,280 words, so my total for the week is 1,932. Again, not bad. I'm still at least writing. It doesn't feel like I'm writing, because I used to be writing like every day in my reboot story. And I miss that. As much as I wanted it to end, I miss it so much. So my writing total for Loving Them Both right now is 10,420 words. So I hit that first like chunk, and I was guessing this is going to be 45,000 words. I don't know if that's still going to be true or not. I am on chapter 11 though, so that's feeling pretty good. I don't have the whole thing plotted out because I realized that I can't write that way, so I'm taking a really long time to do this. Goals I completed this week: I launched Worshipping Winter, book number 7 in Moving the Alpha. I had my book deal. I actually uploaded a full thing to Fiverr. Like, I actually uploaded a gig and like completed it, and it's up and it's live, and that's awesome. And it's for formatting books with the option to add proofreading to it. So yes, I set up a discount for next week for Chasing Winter, book number 1, going 99 cents, because I still can't seem to figure out how to get it free on Amazon, but I'm gonna keep trying, because I don't want to re-upload it via another thing and lose all the things I've got on the thing I got now, because all the things with the things and the stuff and the things. Yeah, I'm tired. Anyways, I formatted my box set 4 through 6, and I also have a cover for it. I just have to upload it, which will be happening next week. I did a lot of challenges in my Whateverathon take 2. I'll give you guys a full rundown at the end of the month, but like seriously, probably double what I thought I was going to read so far. Because of all the short things. And I finished editing the freelance book, and I have another one that I'm going to be proofing and formatting this week. So, which is actually one of my friends. I'm going to be reformatting Alien Heart, which means I get to read it again, which makes me very excited. So, yes. Okay. In progress. That book I'm editing. Worshipping teasers. I pulled all of them out, or I highlighted all the ones I want. Now I just gotta make them. I tried to do that yesterday at work. It didn't work very well. And then I also am in the process of making some stories and TikToks. I kind of want to gather a whole bunch of them and then start strategically putting them out. But having a backlog, I think, will take the pressure off of feeling like I need to do something about it every day. And if I can find what I like to do and do the same thing I do with my teasers and get them all done in 1 week and then just have them ready to post, I think I'll be in a much better place. But we'll see how long that takes me to get there. I really would love to do a challenge in July. Oh my god, Camp Nanos in July. Shit. Okay. Anyways, we'll talk about that next week. So yeah, stories and TikToks, I want to get on it. And then next week, I need to upload my Worshipping teasers. I need to finish my Autumn Lishki short because it's going to be published the week after. And then I need to work on some ad images. So that is where we at. I'm going to stop rambling because it's been like 10 minutes. And thank you for watching, guys. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know what you've been reading, what you've been writing, if you've been doing your stuff in your planner, if you've been doing anything fun, or even if you have stuff that's not so fun and you still want to talk about. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.